Change begins the moment you decide to act, and it starts with one simple habit. The first step to achieving your goals is choosing the habits that get you there. Success is the sum of small habits done consistently over time. The truth is, your life is shaped by the small decisions and actions you take every day, and by adopting a few life-changing habits, you can start seeing improvements in your energy, focus, and overall happiness. In this video, I'm going to share 15 habits that are simple, practical, and effective. They're not complicated or overwhelming. They're things you can start today. Whether you want to boost your health, take control of your time, or build stronger relationships, these habits will help you get there. Imagine what your life could look like if you made just one change today. Stick with me, and let's explore these 15 habits that can completely transform your life. Let's start this journey together. Number 1. Wake up early and take control of today. Waking up early is not just about getting out of bed earlier. It's about taking control of your day before the world takes control of you. When you wake up early, you're giving yourself the gift of time. Time to set your intentions. Time to prepare your mind. Time to get ahead. It's your opportunity to start the day with purpose, to take charge, to build momentum. You've probably heard it said that the early bird catches the worm, but it's more than just catching opportunities. It's about setting the tone for everything that comes after. When you wake up early, the distractions haven't begun. The world is still quiet, and there's a peace that's unique to the early hours. It's a calm before the storm of responsibilities, emails, and obligations. That peace is powerful because it allows you to focus on what really matters. It gives you space to think clearly, to strategize, and to create the life you want. So why is waking up early such a game changer? It's because it sets a positive momentum for the rest of the day. You've heard people say, "I just don't have time." But the truth is, the time is there. It's waiting for you. Waking up early is simply taking advantage of the time that's available to you and using it wisely. Think about it. The first hour after you wake up is the most important. It's your time to set the foundation for the day. How do you want to feel when you look back at the end of the day? How do you want your life to unfold today? That's all decided in the first hour. If you choose to get up early, you can start your day with intention and purpose. You can work on yourself, reflect on your goals, and plan what needs to be done. And when you do this, you're already winning. You're already ahead of the game. Waking up early gives you the chance to take care of your body and your mind. You can exercise, stretch, or just take a moment to breathe. It gives you the time to read something that inspires you, to learn something new, or simply to prepare yourself for the day ahead. You've just created a foundation for your success before you've even walked out the door. But here's the thing, waking up early is not just a physical act, it's a mental shift. When you wake up early, you are telling yourself that you are in control. You're not waiting for the world to dictate your pace. You're setting your own pace, and you're doing it intentionally. This is about discipline. This is about leadership. And you are the leader of your own life. When you wake up early, you are choosing to put yourself first. You're choosing to invest in your personal growth. You're choosing to make your success a priority. Think about all the successful people you know, all the high achievers you admire. I can tell you one thing they all have in common. They take control of their time. They start their day early. They don't wait for the world to get busy. They start their day with purpose. And so should you. Now I know what you might be thinking. But Jim, I'm not a morning person. Let me tell you something. You can become one. It's a habit, not a trait. Waking up early isn't something you're born with. It's something you create. It's all about developing the discipline to do it. Day in and day out. The first few days might be hard. It might feel like you're fighting against your natural rhythms. But over time, it will become second nature. You will begin to look forward to those quiet early mornings because you will know the power they give you. You will begin to feel the difference it makes in your life. Starting your day early is about consistency. It's about setting up a routine that supports your goals and your vision for the future. It's about making small positive choices every single day, and those choices, when repeated, create massive life-changing results. You see, success is not about big dramatic moves. It's about the small daily actions you take consistently. And waking up early is one of those small actions that leads to big results. I want you to think about your day right now. Think about how it typically starts. Do you wake up feeling rushed? Do you scramble to get things done? Or do you wake up with purpose, with energy, and with a plan in mind? If you're like most people, you probably feel like there's never enough time to get everything done. But here's the truth. There's always enough time. You just have to claim it. You have to take control of your time. And the best way to do that is by waking up early. When you wake up early, you are telling the world, I am in control of my life. You are choosing to take proactive steps toward your dreams. You are choosing to put your health, your success, and your happiness first. And when you do that, everything else falls into place. One of the most powerful things about waking up early is the sense of accomplishment you feel when you've already made progress, before most people are even out of bed. There's something about getting ahead that boosts your confidence. You feel like you're already winning. And that feeling, it fuels you for the rest of the day. But here's the catch. It's not enough just to wake up early. You have to make the most of that time. You have to be intentional about how you use it. You have to make it count. And that's where the real magic happens. When you wake up early, you set yourself up for success. But what you do with that time determines the kind of success you will have. It's easy to waste time. It's easy to let distractions pull you in different directions. But when you wake up early, you've already won half the battle. The next step is to use that time to focus on what matters most. Whether that's working on your goals, learning something new, or taking care of yourself, make sure you're using that early morning time to move forward. When you wake up early, you give yourself the space to dream, to reflect, to grow, to create. You give yourself the gift of starting the day on your own terms, and that is priceless. So if you haven't already made the choice to wake up early, today is the day to start. Take control of your day. Take control of your life. Don't let the world dictate your pace. Set your own pace. Start your day with purpose. And from this moment on, wake up early and take charge. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make. Number 2. Read daily and feed your growing mind. Now, reading daily is one of the most powerful habits you can develop. And it doesn't matter where you start, just start. The simple act of reading for even 20 minutes a day can drastically change your life. Your mind is like a garden, and reading is the water that helps it grow. Without new ideas, without learning something new, you remain stagnant. But when you read, you open yourself up to new ways of thinking, new perspectives, and new strategies for success. Reading is an investment. It's an investment in your personal growth, your skills, and your future. It's not about reading for entertainment alone. It's about feeding your mind with ideas that expand your thinking. Every time you pick up a book, you're absorbing knowledge that could help you solve problems, improve your decision-making, and boost your productivity. Reading allows you to tap into the collective wisdom of people who've walked the path you're on, or who have faced challenges you might encounter in the future. You learn from their experiences, their mistakes, and their successes. Books have the ability to open doors to new worlds. Each page is filled with information, with lessons that can teach you how to navigate life better, how to build wealth, how to master your emotions, and how to become a more effective leader. The beauty of reading is that it gives you the tools to transform yourself. Whether it's a book on business, relationships, personal development, or health, every single book has something to offer if you approach it with the right mindset. And what's even better is that you don't have to wait for someone to teach you. You can do it yourself through reading. When you make reading a daily habit, you begin to develop a mindset of constant growth. You're no longer waiting for success to happen by chance. You're actively pursuing it. You're gathering knowledge, and with that knowledge comes confidence. Imagine walking into any situation armed with the wisdom of those who've already been there. That's the power reading gives you. It prepares you for whatever life throws your way because you've already learned about it or something similar. Let me be clear. It's not about reading for the sake of reading. It's about reading with purpose. You need to be intentional about what you read. Choose books that align with your goals and your values. Read material that will help you solve the problems you're facing or that will challenge your thinking. When you read with purpose, it's like you're constantly upgrading your mind. Just as you wouldn't feed your body junk food all day, Don't feed your mind junk either. Choose the kind of reading that nurtures your growth and fuels your success. One of the best parts of reading daily is that it's easy to incorporate into your life. You don't need hours of free time. In fact, you can start with as little as 15 or 20 minutes a day. Carry a book with you. Read during lunch, on the bus, or right before bed. The key is consistency. When you make reading a part of your daily routine, you're not only learning new information, but also strengthening your discipline. You are committing to something that will pay off for the rest of your life. The benefits of reading are far-reaching. For one, it enhances your focus and concentration. In today's world of constant distractions, sitting down and focusing on one thing for an extended period is a skill that's becoming rare. But when you make a habit of reading daily, you're actively training your brain to focus, to tune out distractions, and to engage deeply with what you're learning. This ability to focus can spill over into other areas of your life, improving your productivity and your ability to follow through on your goals. Reading also enhances your vocabulary and communication skills. The more you read, the more words you're exposed to. You'll begin to notice that you can articulate your thoughts more clearly, and you'll be able to express yourself in more powerful ways. Whether you're writing an email, having a conversation, or giving a presentation, the ability to communicate effectively is crucial. And reading makes that easier by expanding your vocabulary and helping you understand how language works. Let's talk about the long-term impact of reading. If you read just 20 minutes a day, you will have read over 12 books in a year. Over the course of 5 years, you'll have read over 60 books. Think about the knowledge and insights you will have accumulated over that time. Your personal growth will be exponential. While others might be stagnating or going through the motions, you'll be evolving, learning, and growing at a pace that sets you apart. The knowledge you gain will not only help you navigate life with more confidence, but also give you the tools to help others. You'll become someone others turn to for advice, someone who's consistently adding value to the world. Reading also helps you to escape the daily grind and gives you the mental space to think and reflect. In the rush of everyday life, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos. But when you read, you give yourself the opportunity to step away from the noise. You give yourself the gift of time to think, to ponder, and to grow. And in that quiet time, your mind opens up to new ideas and creative solutions. If you're still wondering why reading is so crucial, consider the fact that the most successful people in the world, from Warren Buffett to Bill Gates, attribute a large part of their success to reading. These individuals didn't rely on their instincts or intuition alone. They made learning and personal growth a priority. They constantly fed their minds with new ideas and perspectives. And that is one of the reasons they've achieved the level of success they have. Now, I know some people say they don't have time to read, but I ask you to look at your daily routine. How much time do you spend watching TV, scrolling through social media, or doing other things that don't add value to your life? Imagine if you took just a fraction of that time and dedicated it to reading. What would happen? Your mind would grow, your knowledge would expand, and you would become more capable and effective in everything you do. It's important to remember that reading is a choice. No one is going to make you read. But if you want to change your life, if you want to grow, if you want to improve, reading is one of the easiest and most powerful tools you have at your disposal. It's not about the quantity of what you read. It's about the consistency and the quality. Choose books that inspire you, that challenge you, and that equip you for the future you want to create. Your future begins with the choices you make today, and one of the most impactful choices you can make is to read daily. Feed your growing mind with the knowledge that will help you succeed. Be intentional with your learning. When you make reading a daily habit, you'll begin to see the transformation in your life. The world will open up to you in ways you never imagined, and you will start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Number 3. Write goals down and review them every day. Writing down your goals is one of the simplest yet most powerful actions you can take to change your life. Goals are the blueprint for your future, the map that guides you toward your dreams. But writing them down is what makes them real. Well, it's easy to think about what you want, to dream about it in your mind, but if those thoughts remain in your head, they are just ideas. Writing them down transforms them into something tangible, something actionable. And when you review them every day, you're reinforcing your commitment to making them happen. Think about it for a moment. How often do we lose track of our dreams? How many times have you started with great enthusiasm, only to let distractions, setbacks, or the demands of life push your goals aside? Writing them down is the first step in staying focused. It's a clear statement to yourself that you are serious about making those dreams come true. You're saying, "This is my plan, this is what I'm working toward, and I'm not going to forget it." When you write your goals down, you don't just write them once and forget about them. That's not how it works. To make your goals a reality, you need to keep them in front of you. You need to remind yourself of them daily. The act of reviewing them every day solidifies your commitment and keeps you focused. Every time you look at your goals, you're reigniting your desire to achieve them. You're reinforcing the belief that you can make them happen, and you're reminding yourself that you are in control of your future. But let's break this down. Why is writing down your goals so powerful? It's because it brings clarity. It forces you to define exactly what you want. Often we have vague dreams or desires, but writing them down requires us to be specific. Specificity is key. The more clearly you can articulate your goals, the more you'll be able to focus your energy and your efforts toward achieving them. You'll have a clear target to aim for, and as a result, you'll be more likely to hit it. There's a psychological effect that happens when we write our goals down. It's called the power of written commitment. Writing them down makes them feel more official, more urgent. It's a declaration to yourself that you're no longer just dreaming. You're taking steps toward those dreams. You've made a decision, and now it's time to act. But just writing them down isn't enough. You have to review them regularly. This is where most people fall short. They write their goals once, feel good about it, and then forget about them. But successful people, people who achieve their goals, don't just write them down once, they review them daily. Why? Because reviewing your goals every day keeps them at the forefront of your mind. It reminds you why you're doing what you're doing. It helps you stay motivated and gives you the push you need when things get tough. When you review your goals every day, you're also tracking your progress. You're able to see what's working and what's not. Are you getting closer to your goals? Are there areas that need more attention? Reviewing your goals daily allows you to make adjustments along the way. It gives you the opportunity to recalibrate, to make sure you're still on the right path, and to ensure that you're taking the right actions. Now let's talk about the emotional impact of writing down and reviewing your goals. There's something powerful about seeing your goals written out in front of you. It's like you've taken something intangible and turned it into something real. It becomes something you can hold in your hands, something you can touch and feel. And when you see those goals every day, you're reminded of your why, the reason you want to achieve them. Maybe it's for your family, for financial freedom, for personal growth, or for making a difference in the world. Whatever it is, your goals are tied to something deeply personal. And by writing them down and reviewing them regularly, you're staying connected to that deeper purpose. In addition, when you write your goals down and review them daily, you start to develop a sense of accountability. It's easy to let things slip when you don't have a concrete plan. But when you see your goals in writing, when you're reminded of them every day, you hold yourself accountable. You take ownership of your success. And when you start to take ownership, you stop waiting for others to motivate you or give you permission to succeed. You realize that you have the power to make things happen, and you begin to take control of your life in ways you never thought possible. Another benefit of writing your goals down and reviewing them daily is that it helps you prioritize. We all have limited time, and it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But when you review your goals every day, you're able to make sure that the things you're doing are aligned with your larger vision. You can assess whether your daily actions are moving you closer to your goals or if they're pulling you away. By keeping your goals in mind, you can stay focused on what matters most and eliminate the distractions that could derail you. Here's something else to consider. When you write your goals down and review them daily, you're practicing discipline. It's not always easy to stick to your goals. There will be days when you don't feel like doing the work, when you don't feel motivated, when things get tough. But reviewing your goals every day keeps you on track. It gives you the reminder you need to keep going, even when it feels difficult. And as you build this daily discipline, it becomes easier to follow through. It becomes part of who you are. You start to see yourself as someone who sets goals and achieves them. And that mindset, that belief in your own abilities, is one of the most powerful tools you can have on your journey to success. One of the key components of reviewing your goals daily is the sense of progress it creates. Each time you check in on your goals, you see how far you've come. You start to feel a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small the steps may be. This builds momentum, and momentum is the secret to continued success. The more you see progress, the more motivated you become. The more motivated you become, the more you want to take action. And the more action you take, the closer you get to your goals. But the key takeaway here is this: writing your goals down and reviewing them every day is not just about getting to the finish line, it's about the journey. It's about the daily habits, the consistency, and the small actions that lead to big results. It's about staying connected to your purpose and your vision and making sure that every day you are moving forward, no matter how small the steps may be. Number 4. Exercise daily and strengthen your body and spirit. Exercise is one of the most important things you can do for both your body and your spirit. It's not just about building muscle or losing weight. Exercise has a deeper, more profound impact on who you are and who you become. When you commit to exercising every day, you're strengthening yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Your body becomes healthier, your mind sharper, and your spirit more resilient. The benefits of daily exercise go far beyond the obvious physical changes. It's a tool for personal transformation that touches every area of your life. The body is the vessel that carries you through life. It's the tool you use to take action, to accomplish your goals, and to live the life you envision. And just like any tool, it needs to be cared for. If you don't maintain your body through regular exercise, it won't function at its best. When you exercise, you're improving your physical health, strengthening your heart, boosting your energy, increasing your stamina, and improving your overall quality of life. You're giving yourself the ability to do more, to go further, and to handle the challenges that come your way. But there's more to it than just physical strength. Exercise also strengthens your spirit. There's something incredibly empowering about pushing yourself, about overcoming resistance, and about feeling the physical results of your efforts. When you exercise, you're not just building your muscles, you're also building your character. Every time you push through a difficult workout, you're proving to yourself that you can overcome challenges, that you have the mental toughness to keep going even when it's tough. And this mental strength doesn't just apply to exercise, it carries over into every area of your life. The more you challenge yourself physically, the more you develop the resilience to face life's other challenges with confidence and determination. There's also the emotional aspect of exercise. Regular physical activity has been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that elevate your mood and make you feel happier. These endorphins give you a natural high that boosts your sense of well-being and helps you handle life's ups and downs more effectively. The mental clarity and emotional stability that comes from daily exercise make you better equipped to tackle challenges, handle difficult situations, and maintain a positive mindset. One of the key benefits of daily exercise is the sense of discipline it instills in you. Committing to exercise every day, even when you don't feel like it, requires discipline. It requires the ability to push past discomfort, to keep going when it would be easier to stop. And discipline is a muscle that, like any other muscle in your body, gets stronger the more you use it. When you develop the habit of exercising daily, you're training yourself to be consistent, to follow through on your commitments, and to show up for yourself even when it's hard. This kind of discipline isn't limited to just exercise, it spills over into all areas of your life. It makes you more productive, more focused, and more committed to achieving your goals. Another powerful aspect of daily exercise is the way it connects you to your body. We often take our bodies for granted, focusing more on external achievements or goals than on our physical health. But your body is the foundation of everything you do. It's what allows you to pursue your dreams, take care of your loved ones, and live a fulfilling life. Exercise is a way to honor and respect your body. It's a way to appreciate what it can do, and to give it the care it deserves. When you make exercise a priority, you are telling yourself that you value your health, that you understand that taking care of your body is essential to living your best life. It's important to remember that exercise doesn't have to mean going to the gym every day or doing intense workouts. Exercise can take many forms: walking, yoga, running, cycling, swimming, or even dancing. The key is to move your body every day in a way that challenges you and helps you feel stronger, healthier, and more energized. It doesn't matter what kind of exercise you do. What matters is that you commit to doing something every single day that benefits your physical and mental well-being. One of the most common barriers to exercise is time. People often say they don't have enough time in the day to work out. But the truth is, you don't need hours to get results. Even just 20 to 30 minutes of exercise each day can have a profound impact on your health and well-being. It's about making the time, prioritizing your health, and understanding that your body and your mind deserve the investment. If you truly want to live your best life, then making time for daily exercise has to be a non-negotiable part of your routine. Exercise also teaches you the importance of progress. The more you challenge yourself, the more you grow. And this growth, both physical and mental, is what keeps you moving forward. There's nothing more rewarding than looking back and seeing how far you've come. Whether it's lifting heavier weights, running faster, or simply having more energy throughout the day, you can always track your progress. And as you see improvements, you get more motivated to continue. The progress you make in your exercise routine becomes a reflection of the progress you're making in other areas of your life as well. When you exercise daily, you're also teaching yourself the importance of self-care. It's easy to get caught up in work, responsibilities, and the demands of daily life. But if you don't take care of yourself, you can't perform at your best. Exercise is one of the most powerful forms of self-care you can give yourself. It helps you feel better, look better, and think better. And when you feel good about yourself, when you're physically strong, mentally clear, and emotionally balanced, you can show up better for others, whether that's in your work, your relationships, or your personal life. Here's the bottom line: daily exercise is not just a way to improve your body, it's a way to improve your life. It's a tool that strengthens your mind, your body, and your spirit. It helps you develop discipline, resilience, and a sense of accomplishment. It gives you the energy and the mental clarity you need to pursue your goals, and it helps you stay emotionally balanced and mentally strong, no matter what life throws your way. If you haven't already made exercise a part of your daily routine, now is the time to start. Start small if you need to, but commit to doing something every day that challenges you physically. Make it a non-negotiable part of your day. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes in your life, and as you begin to feel stronger, healthier, and more energized, you'll realize that taking care of your body isn't just about physical appearance. It's about creating the foundation for a life of success, happiness, and fulfillment. Number 5. Practice gratitude and focus on what is good. Gratitude is a practice that can completely transform your life. It's simple, but incredibly powerful. When you focus on gratitude, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Instead of looking at what you don't have, you start appreciating what you do have. And when you do that, your entire perspective on life changes. You begin to see the world not as a place full of obstacles and struggles, but as a place full of opportunities and blessings. Gratitude opens your heart, clears your mind, and makes you more aware of the positive aspects of your life that might otherwise go unnoticed. The truth is, we all face challenges. Life isn't always easy, and things don't always go the way we expect them to. But focusing on what's good in your life, no matter how small it may seem, gives you the strength and resilience to push through those tough times. When you practice gratitude, you stop focusing on what's wrong and start focusing on what's right. This small shift can create a ripple effect that changes the way you approach every part of your life. One of the most profound effects of practicing gratitude is that it helps you break the cycle of negativity. It's easy to get caught up in complaints, frustrations, and worries. The world constantly gives us reasons to feel stressed or anxious, but when you intentionally practice gratitude, you interrupt that cycle. You start to train your mind to notice the good, to look for the blessings in every situation. And over time, this habit becomes ingrained in your way of thinking. Your mind becomes wired to focus on the positive, even when things aren't going perfectly. You might be thinking, but there are so many things going wrong in my life right now. How can I possibly be grateful for anything? Here's the thing, gratitude isn't about ignoring your problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging that, despite the challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. Maybe it's the love of your family, the support of your friends, your health, or even the simple fact that you woke up today with a new opportunity ahead of you. No matter what your current situation looks like, there's always something good you can focus on. And the more you focus on that good, the more you attract even more good into your life. Gratitude also improves your relationships. When you express gratitude to others, you create deeper connections. People feel valued when you appreciate them. And this fosters a sense of trust and respect. Whether it's a simple thank you or a heartfelt expression of appreciation, showing gratitude strengthens your bonds with the people around you. It's not just about the big moments, it's the small, everyday moments that matter. Thanking someone for a kind gesture, appreciating their presence in your life, or acknowledging their hard work all go a long way in building meaningful relationships. Gratitude has a profound impact on your mental health. When you consistently focus on the positive aspects of your life, it helps to reduce stress, anxiety, and even depression. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower levels of negative emotions and report feeling more optimistic and hopeful about the future. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on the good, which in turn boosts your mood and improves your emotional well-being. It's a simple practice with a huge impact on your overall happiness and peace of mind. Another benefit of practicing gratitude is that it helps you stay grounded. When you're focused on what's good in your life, you're less likely to get caught up in comparison or envy. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others, especially with social media constantly showing us what everyone else is doing. But gratitude helps you stay focused on your own journey. It reminds you that you are exactly where you need to be, and that the things you have and the people around you are more than enough. When you practice gratitude, you stop measuring your worth against others and start appreciating your own unique path. Gratitude also fosters a sense of contentment. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more money, more success, more recognition. But when you practice gratitude, you realize that you don't need to have everything to be happy. You begin to appreciate the things you already have and recognize that you're already rich in many ways. Whether it's your health, your family, your talents, or your experiences, there's so much to be thankful for. Gratitude teaches you that happiness doesn't come from acquiring more things. It comes from appreciating what you already have. So how can you start practicing gratitude today? It's simple. Start by taking a moment each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for. You can do this in the morning, before bed, or whenever works best for you. The key is consistency. You can make a list of things you're grateful for, or simply take a few minutes to mentally acknowledge the good things in your life. It can be something as small as a delicious meal, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace in a busy day. It doesn't matter how big or small the thing is, it's about shifting your focus to the positive. If you want to take it a step further, you can keep a gratitude journal. Every day write down 3 things you're grateful for. This can help you develop a habit of looking for the good, even on the toughest days. Over time, you'll notice how your mindset shifts. What once felt like a struggle will begin to feel like an opportunity, and what once seemed like a burden will become a blessing. As you practice gratitude, remember that it's a choice. Every day you have the power to choose what you focus on. You can choose to focus on what's missing, what's wrong, or what's difficult, or you can choose to focus on what's good, what's working, and what you have. Gratitude isn't about ignoring your challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging that despite everything, you have so much to be thankful for. When you consistently focus on what's good, you attract more good into your life. You start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You find peace in the present moment, instead of constantly worrying about the future. And you build a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and meaning. Gratitude has the power to change your perspective, and in turn it has the power to change your life. Number 6. Speak kindly and build stronger relationships every day. The words you speak hold incredible power. They have the power to build bridges, create connections, and strengthen relationships. Or, on the flip side, they can tear people down, create distance, and damage the trust and respect that others have for you. How you speak, whether with kindness, encouragement, or empathy, can shape the way others perceive you and the way you experience the world around you. If you want to build stronger, more meaningful relationships, one of the most important habits you can develop is speaking kindly. Speaking kindly isn't just about being polite or saying the right things when someone is listening. It's about cultivating a mindset of compassion and respect in every conversation. Whether you're talking to a close friend, a colleague, or even a stranger. When you speak kindly, you create an atmosphere of trust and safety. You let people know that they matter to you, that their feelings and perspectives are valued. And in doing so, you open the door to deeper, more authentic connections. Think about how you feel when someone speaks to you with kindness. When you hear words that lift you up, encourage you, or show that someone truly cares, it creates a sense of warmth and connection. You feel seen, you feel heard, you feel respected. That's the power of kind words. They make us feel good about ourselves, and they build a foundation of trust that makes relationships stronger. But it's not always easy to speak kindly, especially when we're stressed, upset, or frustrated. In those moments, it can be easy to let our emotions take over and say things that we later regret. However, developing the habit of speaking kindly means learning to pause before reacting. It means taking a deep breath and thinking before you speak. It's about choosing your words with care and considering the impact they will have on others. When you respond with kindness instead of reacting out of anger or frustration, you maintain control over the situation and build respect from those around you. When you speak kindly, you also create a more positive environment around you. Your words have the power to set the tone for your interactions. If you approach conversations with warmth and encouragement, others are more likely to do the same. Kindness is contagious. When you speak kindly, you inspire others to do the same. Over time, this creates a culture of positivity and cooperation in your relationships. People begin to feel comfortable and safe with you, knowing that they won't be judged, criticized, or belittled. Instead, they will be treated with the same respect and understanding that you wish to receive in return. Speaking kindly also helps build stronger professional relationships. In the workplace, communication is key to getting things done, working as a team, and fostering an environment of collaboration and trust. When you speak kindly to colleagues, clients, and partners, you show that you value them not just as workers, but as people. You acknowledge their ideas, their contributions, and their worth. This creates a sense of loyalty and mutual respect that strengthens your working relationships. Kindness in the workplace leads to better teamwork, improved morale, and higher productivity. But speaking kindly doesn't just apply to the people around you. It applies to how you speak to yourself as well. Often we are our own harshest critics. We say things to ourselves that we would never dream of saying to others. We tell ourselves we're not good enough, that we're not capable, or that we're not worthy of success and happiness. But when you speak kindly to yourself, you shift your mindset. You begin to view yourself with compassion and self-respect. You start to treat yourself with the same kindness that you extend to others. And in doing so, you open the door to personal growth and self-empowerment. When you speak kindly to yourself, you affirm your worth and your potential. You encourage yourself to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. Another key element of speaking kindly is being mindful of your tone and body language. Your words may be kind, but if your tone is harsh or your body language is closed off, the message may not come across as intended. When you speak, make sure your tone matches your intentions. Speak with warmth, sincerity, and openness. Use body language that shows you are engaged and present in the conversation. Make eye contact, smile, and use gestures that convey empathy and understanding. When you align your words with your body language, your kindness becomes even more powerful. Speaking kindly doesn't just impact your relationships with others. It also has a profound effect on your own well-being. Kindness has been shown to reduce stress, increase happiness, and improve overall mental health. When you speak positively and encourage those around you, you experience a sense of fulfillment and purpose. It's a reminder that we are all interconnected, and that the simple act of being kind can create a ripple effect that spreads positivity in all directions. By speaking kindly, you not only improve the lives of others, but you also improve your own life in the process. In addition, speaking kindly helps you build stronger relationships with people who may be difficult to communicate with. In challenging situations, it can be easy to resort to criticism or defensive language. However, by choosing to speak kindly and respectfully, even when others may not, you set an example of maturity, patience, and understanding. You demonstrate that it's possible to maintain composure and kindness, even in difficult conversations. And often, this can disarm conflict and open the door to more productive and meaningful dialogue. The impact of speaking kindly extends far beyond just your immediate circle. When you speak kindly, you create a positive energy that spreads outward, influencing the people around you. Think about how you feel when you encounter someone who speaks with kindness and respect. It brightens your day, lifts your mood, and makes you feel more connected to the world around you. When you speak kindly, you contribute to creating a more harmonious and compassionate society. Your words have the power to heal, to build bridges, and to bring people together. So, how can you incorporate more kindness into your daily interactions? Start by being intentional with your words. Choose to speak with encouragement, empathy, and respect. Avoid gossip, criticism, or harsh judgments. Focus on lifting people up, instead of tearing them down. When you feel frustrated or upset, take a moment to pause before speaking. Ask yourself, is this the most kind and constructive way to respond? And when you make a mistake, be kind to yourself. Understand that everyone makes errors, and use them as opportunities to grow and improve. Remember, kindness is a choice. Every day you have the opportunity to choose your words and the way you speak to others. By making a conscious effort to speak kindly, you will not only improve your relationships, but also transform your own life. You'll attract more positive energy, create deeper connections, and inspire those around you to do the same. Speaking kindly is one of the simplest yet most profound habits you can develop. It costs nothing but pays enormous dividends. If you want to build stronger, more meaningful relationships, start by speaking with kindness every single day. Number 7. Take cold showers and build mental resilience fast. Taking cold showers is a simple, but incredibly effective way to build mental resilience. It may sound uncomfortable at first, but it's one of the most powerful tools you can use to train your mind and body to push through discomfort, adapt to challenges, and grow stronger. The practice of stepping into a cold shower, even when everything in you is telling you to avoid it, teaches you how to control your reactions and face adversity head-on. Mental resilience doesn't just come from reading self-help books or listening to motivational speeches. It comes from real-life experiences that test your limits and force you to adapt. Cold showers are one of those experiences. The shock of cold water on your skin triggers an immediate response from your body, and that's where the magic happens. Instead of panicking or backing down, you have to learn how to breathe through the discomfort, calm your mind, and stay present in the moment. Over time, you become better at handling discomfort in all areas of your life. This builds the mental toughness needed to face challenges with confidence and poise. The key to mental resilience is embracing discomfort and pushing through it, even when it feels overwhelming. Cold showers teach you how to do this in a controlled and manageable way. The first few seconds may feel like a shock to your system, and your natural instinct will be to jump out of the water. But if you stay in, if you breathe deeply and focus, the initial discomfort begins to fade. Your body adjusts to the cold, and your mind shifts from panic to calm. This simple act of choosing discomfort, even for just a few minutes each day, conditions your mind to stay strong and focused when things get tough. This practice also teaches you the power of breath control. When you step into that cold water, your body instinctively wants to tense up and hold your breath. But if you fight against that urge and instead focus on deep, steady breaths, you can stay calm and maintain your composure. This breath control is essential in moments of stress. Whether it's a tough conversation, a difficult decision, or a challenging task. When you're able to control your breath, you gain control over your emotions, which allows you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Cold showers also improve your ability to stay focused. The cold forces you to be fully present in the moment. There's no room for distractions, no space for worrying about the past or future. All you can focus on is the sensation of the cold water and how you're going to handle it. This intense focus helps you clear your mind and practice mindfulness. By making this a daily habit, you're training your brain to stay sharp and calm in high-pressure situations. This ability to focus when it matters most is a key component of mental resilience. Another benefit of cold showers is the physical boost they provide. Cold exposure triggers the release of endorphins, which are your body's natural mood boosters. This leaves you feeling energized, refreshed, and more positive after each shower. In addition, cold showers stimulate blood circulation, boost your immune system, and reduce inflammation, which can enhance your overall health and well-being. When you consistently take cold showers, you not only build mental resilience, but also improve your physical health, making you more resilient in every aspect of life. Mental resilience isn't just about enduring discomfort, it's about developing a mindset that views challenges as opportunities to grow. Every time you step into a cold shower, you're choosing to face something that feels uncomfortable and push through it. This mindset carries over into all areas of your life. When you encounter challenges, whether in your career, relationships, or personal goals, you start to see them as opportunities to build strength and grow. You begin to approach difficult situations with a sense of determination, knowing that you have the tools to overcome them. The beauty of cold showers is that they are available to anyone, anywhere, at any time. You don't need special equipment or a gym membership to take advantage of this practice. All you need is access to a shower and the willingness to step in. Starting with cold showers is an accessible and practical way to build mental toughness on a daily basis. You don't have to make drastic changes to your routine or take on huge challenges. Just by incorporating cold showers into your day, you begin to build the resilience you need to face the larger challenges in life. It's important to start small and gradually increase the intensity of your cold shower sessions. If you're new to cold exposure, start by turning the water to a cooler temperature for 30 seconds to a minute. As your body adjusts and you become more comfortable with the sensation, you can gradually increase the time and intensity of the cold. The goal isn't to make it unbearable, but to push yourself just beyond your comfort zone. This gradual exposure helps you build tolerance and mental fortitude over time. Cold showers are also a reminder that resilience isn't about avoiding discomfort, it's about embracing it and choosing to move forward in spite of it. Life is filled with uncomfortable moments, whether it's a difficult conversation, a challenging project, or a setback that feels discouraging. The more you practice stepping into discomfort, the more you develop the mental strength to navigate these situations with grace and resilience. Cold showers provide a small, everyday way to practice this, preparing you for the larger challenges ahead. In addition to mental toughness, cold showers help you cultivate a sense of discipline. Every day, you have to make the conscious decision to get in that cold water, to embrace the discomfort, and to stay focused. It's a small act of willpower that builds over time. Just like any other habit, consistency is key. The more often you take cold showers, the more natural it becomes to choose discomfort over ease. This sense of discipline extends to other areas of your life as well. When you learn to stay disciplined in one area, such as your cold shower routine, you build the willpower to stay disciplined in your goals, your work, and your personal growth. It's also important to recognize the mental clarity that cold showers can bring. The initial shock of cold water forces your brain to focus and reset. It's as though you're hitting a reset button on your mind. After the cold shock, you feel more awake, more alert, and more present. This clarity can help you tackle your day with a renewed sense of purpose and energy. It's like starting the day with a mental clean slate, where distractions fade away and you're ready to focus on what really matters. Finally, remember that the discomfort of cold showers isn't permanent. It's only temporary, and with each passing moment, you grow stronger. When you step out of that cold shower, you feel a sense of accomplishment. You've faced something challenging and conquered it. That feeling of success stays with you throughout the day, reinforcing your confidence and resilience. You've shown yourself that you're capable of handling discomfort, and that belief in yourself carries forward in everything you do. Incorporating cold showers into your daily routine is one of the quickest ways to build mental resilience. It forces you to confront discomfort, control your reactions, and develop the focus and discipline needed to succeed. The practice may be tough at first, but the benefits are immeasurable. Over time, cold showers not only strengthen your mind and body, but they also create a foundation of resilience that will serve you in all aspects of life. Take the plunge, embrace the cold, and watch as you build the mental toughness that will carry you through any challenge that comes your way. Number 8. Meditate daily and master your inner world today. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools you can use to master your inner world. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with distractions, pressures, and noise. It's easy to lose touch with yourself, your thoughts, and your emotions. But when you meditate daily, you take the time to reconnect with your true self and gain control over your mind. This practice allows you to develop a sense of calm, clarity, and inner peace that stays with you throughout the day, no matter what challenges you face. At its core, meditation is about being present. It's about focusing on the present moment and tuning out the constant chatter of your thoughts. When you meditate, you're training your mind to let go of unnecessary distractions and to focus on what truly matters. Over time, this helps you develop greater self-awareness, which is essential for personal growth and transformation. As you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, you can start to understand them better and choose how you respond to them. One of the first benefits of meditation is the ability to quiet your mind. Our minds are constantly racing with thoughts, worries, and to-do lists. This mental clutter can create stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. But when you meditate, you create space between your thoughts, allowing you to observe them without being controlled by them. This practice helps you separate yourself from your thoughts so you can respond to them consciously instead of reacting impulsively. This ability to detach from your thoughts allows you to make better decisions and navigate life with a sense of calm and clarity. Meditation also helps you develop emotional resilience. By sitting with your thoughts and emotions, you learn how to observe them without judgment. You begin to see that emotions, like thoughts, are temporary and fleeting. When you meditate, you create a safe space to feel whatever arises without becoming overwhelmed by it. This practice teaches you that emotions don't have to control you. They are just signals that come and go. By becoming more comfortable with discomfort, you gain the strength to handle life's ups and downs with greater ease. Another important aspect of meditation is learning to control your breath. In many meditation practices, the focus is on deep, slow breathing. This simple act of breathing mindfully helps you calm your nervous system and reduce stress. When you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, taking a few deep breaths can immediately shift your state of mind. As you practice meditation, you begin to develop the ability to regulate your breath, which helps you stay grounded and centered, even in the most chaotic situations. This breath control extends beyond meditation, as you'll find yourself using it throughout the day to stay calm and focused. One of the most profound benefits of meditation is the sense of inner peace it brings. In our modern world, we're constantly striving for external success, validation, and achievement. While these things are important, they don't guarantee lasting happiness. True peace comes from within. When you meditate, you tap into a deep well of stillness that resides inside of you. This inner peace doesn't depend on external circumstances. It's something you can access at any time, regardless of what's happening in your life. Meditation allows you to connect with this inner stillness and carry it with you throughout the day. Meditation also helps you improve your focus and concentration. In today's world, it's easy to get distracted. We're pulled in a million different directions, and it can be hard to stay focused on one thing at a time. But meditation trains your mind to stay present and focused on the task at hand. As you practice focusing your attention during meditation, you build the mental discipline to stay focused in other areas of your life as well. Whether you're working on a project, having a conversation, or simply enjoying a moment, meditation helps you cultivate the ability to be fully present. This ability to focus also extends to your goals and aspirations. When you meditate daily, you begin to develop a deeper understanding of what truly matters to you. You can clear away the noise and distractions that prevent you from seeing your true desires. As you quiet your mind, you gain clarity on your goals and the steps you need to take to achieve them. Meditation helps you connect with your purpose and align your actions with your values. By mastering your inner world, you become more intentional and purposeful in the way you live your life. The benefits of meditation are not just mental or emotional, they also have a profound impact on your physical health. Studies have shown that regular meditation can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve overall well-being. By reducing stress and calming your nervous system, meditation helps you maintain better physical health. It also boosts your immune system, making it easier for your body to fight off illness. By taking care of your mind, you're also taking care of your body. Meditation helps you build a sense of gratitude and compassion. As you meditate, you develop the ability to focus on the present moment and appreciate what you have right now. This gratitude practice helps you shift your focus away from what's missing in your life and toward what you already have. When you practice gratitude, you start to see the beauty in everyday moments, and this shift in perspective creates a greater sense of joy and fulfillment. Additionally, meditation encourages you to develop compassion for yourself and others. By learning to be kind and non-judgmental with your thoughts, you also become more compassionate in your interactions with others. As you begin to meditate daily, you'll notice that your sense of clarity and peace becomes a steady foundation for your life. In times of uncertainty or stress, you can always return to the stillness that meditation has cultivated within you. This inner peace is not something that can be taken away by external circumstances. It's a strength that comes from within, and it allows you to face any challenge with confidence and grace. Meditation is also a practice of self-discovery. It allows you to explore the depths of your mind, uncover your beliefs and patterns, and become more aware of who you truly are. This self-awareness is essential for personal growth. When you know yourself deeply, you can make choices that align with your authentic desires, rather than reacting to external pressures or influences. Meditation gives you the space to ask yourself important questions and listen to your inner wisdom. It helps you align your actions with your true values and purpose. The best part about meditation is that it doesn't require any special skills or experience. Anyone can start meditating, regardless of their background or level of expertise. The key is to start small and be consistent. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can make a big difference. As you build the habit, you'll begin to experience the benefits more fully. Start with simple techniques like focusing on your breath or practicing mindfulness, and gradually increase the duration as you feel more comfortable. Ultimately, meditation is about mastering your inner world. It's about creating space for peace, clarity, and focus in your mind. It's about learning to respond thoughtfully to your thoughts and emotions, rather than reacting impulsively. When you meditate daily, you cultivate a sense of calm and strength that can help you navigate any challenge with grace and resilience. It's a habit that will serve you not just in moments of stillness, but in every area of your life. By mastering your inner world, you unlock the power to create the life you want to live. Start meditating today, and begin the journey toward mastering your mind and shaping your future. Number 9. Declutter your space and invite clarity and peace. Decluttering your space is one of the simplest and most effective ways to create a clear mind and a peaceful life. Every item in your environment carries energy, and that energy either lifts you up or weighs you down. When your space is cluttered with things you don't need, it creates a sense of chaos and distraction. You may not even realize it, but your environment can have a powerful impact on your mood, your mindset, and your overall well-being. By taking the time to declutter your surroundings, you invite clarity, peace, and order into your life. The first thing to understand about decluttering is that it's not just about tidying up your physical space, it's about creating an environment that supports the life you want to live. Your surroundings are a reflection of your mental and emotional state. If you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or scattered, it's often a sign that your environment needs attention. Decluttering isn't just a chore, it's a way to reset your mind and align your space with your goals and intentions. When you begin the process of decluttering, start by taking a deep breath and acknowledging that it may feel overwhelming at first. We live in a world that values accumulation, more things, more possessions, more distractions, but in reality, The more you have, the more you have to manage, organize, and clean. Each item in your space requires your attention, and that attention pulls your focus away from what matters most. Decluttering is an act of taking back control over your space, your time, and your energy. It's about making room for what truly adds value to your life. Begin by focusing on one area at a time. Trying to tackle everything at once can feel daunting, so break the process down into manageable steps. Start with a small area, such as your desk or a single drawer. As you begin clearing out things you no longer need, you'll start to feel a sense of relief and accomplishment. The clutter you've accumulated doesn't have to hold power over you. Let go of the items that no longer serve a purpose and that don't bring you joy. By doing this, you create physical and mental space for new opportunities, fresh ideas, and positive energy. As you go through your belongings, ask yourself important questions. Do I use this? Does this add value to my life? Does this item align with who I am now? Or does it belong to a past version of me? Each decision to keep or release something is an opportunity to let go of the past and create space for the future. When you hold on to things out of guilt, obligation, or habit, you create mental clutter. This clutter prevents you from moving forward and embracing the present moment. Letting go is not about throwing away memories or neglecting the past. It's about freeing yourself from anything that no longer serves your growth. Remember, decluttering isn't just about physical possessions. It also applies to your digital space. Your phone, your computer, and your email inbox can become just as cluttered as your home. Take some time to clear out old files, emails, and apps that no longer serve you. Unsubscribe from email lists that flood your inbox with distractions. Streamlining your digital life will not only make you feel more organized, but it will also help you focus on what's truly important. Decluttering is also about creating harmony in your surroundings. It's about arranging your space in a way that feels good to you. When everything is organized and thoughtfully arranged, your environment becomes a source of calm and inspiration. You may want to consider simplifying the design of your space, using minimalistic decor, and choosing items that bring you joy and enhance your well-being. You don't need to have a lot of stuff, you just need to have things that matter to you. Surround yourself with objects that inspire, uplift, and support the life you want to create. As you continue decluttering, pay attention to how it makes you feel. Notice the sense of relief as you release things you no longer need. Experience the peace that comes from seeing your space more organized and intentional. You may even find that your energy shifts, your mind becomes clearer, your focus improves, and your stress levels decrease. This is the power of a decluttered space. It frees up mental and emotional energy that you can use for more productive and fulfilling pursuits. Decluttering can also have a profound effect on your sense of self. When your environment is cluttered, it can feel like your life is out of control. The clutter can become a constant reminder of everything you still need to do, which creates a sense of anxiety and overwhelm. By taking charge of your space, you're also taking charge of your life. You're making a statement that you are in control and that you value your well-being. This sense of ownership and responsibility can translate into greater confidence and clarity in other areas of your life as well. One of the most powerful aspects of decluttering is that it invites peace into your life. When your surroundings are chaotic, it's difficult to find a sense of calm, but when your space is organized and free from distractions, it creates an atmosphere of tranquility. This peace isn't just physical, it's a mental and emotional peace that carries over into every part of your life. You begin to feel more grounded, more centered, and more connected to what truly matters. As you declutter, it's important to adopt the mindset that less is more. You don't need a lot of stuff to feel fulfilled or successful. In fact, the more things you have, the more you have to manage and take care of. Simplifying your space allows you to focus on the essentials and let go of the excess. This isn't just about material possessions, it's about creating a life that is aligned with your values and priorities. When you let go of things that don't serve you, you make room for the things that truly matter, whether it's time for yourself, time with loved ones, or pursuing your passions. Decluttering is a process of creating intentional space in your life. As you clear away the physical clutter, you make room for new opportunities, new relationships, and new growth. You create an environment where you can thrive, where you can focus on what truly matters and leave behind anything that holds you back. By consistently maintaining a clutter-free space, you reinforce the message that you are worthy of peace, clarity, and abundance. One of the most important things to remember is that decluttering is an ongoing practice. It's not a one-time event, but rather a habit you can incorporate into your daily life. Take a few minutes each day to clear out small items or tidy up your space. Over time, this habit becomes ingrained in your routine, and you'll find that you're naturally keeping your space organized and clear. This daily practice reinforces the mindset that you are in control of your environment, and it supports the clarity and peace you're building in your life. By decluttering your space, you invite more than just physical order. You invite a sense of mental and emotional freedom. You create the conditions for clarity, peace, and focus to flow into your life. As you release what no longer serves you, you make room for new possibilities, greater productivity, and a deeper sense of joy. Decluttering isn't just about cleaning up your space, it's about cleaning up your life. It's about taking a step toward the life you truly want to create. Start today, and watch how your environment transforms into a place of clarity, peace, and possibility. Number 10. Track your spending and grow your financial awareness. Tracking your spending is one of the most empowering habits you can develop, especially when it comes to gaining control over your finances and building a strong foundation for your financial future. It's easy to let money slip through your fingers without giving it much thought. But when you take the time to track every dollar you spend, you begin to develop a deeper understanding of your financial behavior. This practice creates a heightened sense of financial awareness that can significantly impact your financial health and future success. The first thing to understand about tracking your spending is that it's not about restriction or deprivation, it's about awareness and intentionality. When you track your spending, you're not trying to stop yourself from enjoying life or spending money on things you care about. Instead, you're learning to be more mindful of where your money is going and how it aligns with your values and goals. This awareness allows you to make smarter financial decisions, prioritize your spending, and ultimately take control of your financial future. One of the most significant benefits of tracking your spending is that it gives you a clear picture of where your money is going. When you don't track your spending, it's easy to lose sight of how much you're actually spending on small everyday purchases. A cup of coffee here, a meal out there, a few impulse buys at the store. These small expenses can add up quickly and put a dent in your budget without you even realizing it. By tracking your spending, you get an honest and accurate view of your financial habits. This knowledge empowers you to make more informed choices about where your money goes. Tracking your spending also helps you identify areas where you may be overspending or wasting money. It's easy to justify small purchases as no big deal, but when you see them all laid out in front of you, you may realize that those seemingly insignificant expenses are adding up to a significant portion of your income. This realization is often the first step toward making positive changes in your financial habits. By identifying where you're overspending, you can start to make adjustments and redirect your money toward things that truly matter to you. Another important aspect of tracking your spending is that it helps you create and stick to a budget. A budget is simply a plan for how you want to allocate your income, and tracking your spending is the tool that allows you to stay on track with that plan. When you track your expenses, you can see whether you're staying within the limits you've set for each category of spending, such as groceries, entertainment, or transportation. If you're overspending in one area, you can adjust your budget to compensate for it. This process of tracking and adjusting ensures that you're making intentional choices with your money and staying aligned with your financial goals. Tracking your spending also encourages financial discipline and self-control. It's easy to justify spontaneous purchases when you don't have a clear sense of how much you're spending. However, when you track every dollar, you become more conscious of how your spending decisions affect your overall financial picture. This increased awareness helps you develop a sense of discipline and encourages you to make smarter, more intentional financial choices. Over time, this habit becomes second nature, and you'll find that you're able to resist impulse purchases and make decisions that align with your long-term financial goals. In addition to providing financial awareness, Tracking your spending can also give you a sense of accomplishment and motivation. When you see the progress you're making toward your financial goals, it's incredibly rewarding. Whether you're saving for a big purchase, paying down debt, or building an emergency fund, tracking your spending allows you to see how your small daily choices are contributing to your larger financial objectives. This sense of progress can be motivating, and it encourages you to continue making intentional choices with your money. It reinforces the idea that you have control over your financial future, and with consistent effort you can achieve your goals. Another benefit of tracking your spending is that it can help you plan for the future. When you track your expenses over time, you begin to notice patterns and trends in your spending habits. You may see that certain months are more expensive due to holidays, vacations, or annual subscriptions. This awareness allows you to plan ahead and prepare for these expenses in advance. By tracking your spending, you can also anticipate upcoming financial goals, such as saving for a down payment on a house or preparing for retirement, and start allocating money toward those goals proactively. This forward-thinking mindset sets you up for long-term financial success. Tracking your spending also helps you gain a better understanding of your financial priorities. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of daily life and forget about the things that truly matter to you. But when you track your spending, you start to see where your money is being spent and whether it aligns with your values. Perhaps you're spending a lot on things that don't bring you joy or fulfillment. Tracking your spending helps you reflect on your priorities and make adjustments that align your financial habits with your true values. This process of alignment is critical to creating a financial life that feels purposeful and meaningful. Furthermore, tracking your spending can reduce financial stress. Money is often a source of anxiety for many people, and it can feel overwhelming to think about all the expenses you need to manage. However, when you track your spending, you take control of the situation. You stop letting your finances dictate your emotions, and instead you become the one in control. By knowing exactly where your money is going and how it fits into your budget, you can eliminate the uncertainty and anxiety that often comes with financial concerns. This sense of control brings peace of mind and helps you approach your financial situation with confidence. One key to successful spending tracking is consistency. The more regularly you track your spending, the more effective it becomes. It's important to set aside time each day or week to log your expenses and review your financial progress. This habit doesn't have to take a lot of time, but making it a consistent part of your routine will yield significant results. You don't have to track every single penny, but a regular practice of recording your spending helps you stay on top of your finances and ensures you're staying within your budget. Additionally, technology can be a valuable tool in tracking your spending. There are many apps and tools available that make it easy to record and categorize your expenses. These tools can automatically sync with your bank accounts, track your spending habits, and generate reports that give you a clear overview of your financial situation. Using technology can save you time and effort while helping you stay on top of your finances. The habit of tracking your spending is ultimately about taking responsibility for your financial future. When you track your spending, you take ownership of your choices and the impact they have on your financial health. This awareness gives you the power to make informed decisions, adjust your spending habits, and stay focused on your goals. It empowers you to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building a solid foundation for your financial freedom. By developing the habit of tracking your spending, you not only gain awareness of your financial situation, but also create the opportunity for growth. You learn to make smarter decisions with your money, prioritize your financial goals, and take control of your future. As you become more intentional with your spending, you'll find that you're able to achieve your financial dreams and create a life of abundance and security. Start tracking your spending today and take the first step toward financial awareness and freedom. Number 11. Limit screen time and reclaim your mental energy now. It's so easy to get caught up in the endless scroll of social media, the constant notifications, and the overwhelming flood of information that bombards us through our screens. It feels as though we're always connected, always plugged in, and always accessible. But here's the truth. The more time you spend in front of a screen, the more your mental energy is drained. The constant distractions prevent you from focusing on what truly matters, and in turn, they slowly chip away at your ability to think clearly and with intention. Limiting your screen time is one of the most effective ways to reclaim your mental energy and take control of your focus and well-being. We live in a world where it's almost a badge of honor to be constantly busy, constantly connected. But the reality is, the more time you spend glued to your phone, your computer, or your TV, the less time you spend engaging with the world around you, thinking deeply or nurturing your inner peace. You're allowing your attention to be fragmented, your energy drained, and your thoughts scattered. Every time you pick up your phone or check your email, you're engaging in a task that pulls you away from what really matters. The first step in limiting your screen time is understanding the impact it has on your mental energy. Every time you glance at your phone or sit in front of a screen, you are exposing your mind to a flood of information, some useful, but much of it irrelevant. Social media in particular is designed to capture your attention, making it hard to look away. But this constant stream of updates, notifications, and information overload doesn't just waste your time, it taxes your mental health. The more time you spend scrolling, the more your brain is flooded with dopamine, a neurotransmitter that encourages the cycle of mindless consumption. It can feel good in the moment, but it quickly leads to mental fatigue and burnout. When you limit your screen time, you take a step back from that endless cycle. You regain control over your mental energy and start redirecting your focus to things that nourish your mind and soul. It's not about cutting out technology altogether. Technology can be a valuable tool, but it's about setting boundaries that allow you to reclaim your time, your attention, and your energy. One of the best ways to limit screen time is to set clear boundaries around when and how you use your devices. For example, you might decide that you won't check your phone within the first hour of waking up. This gives you the chance to start your day with intention, rather than immediately diving into a digital world that pulls you away from your goals. Similarly, you can set a rule for yourself to not look at your phone during meals or before bed. This simple change can have a profound impact on your ability to stay present and focused on the things that matter most. Another powerful strategy is to schedule screen-free time into your day. This could be an hour or two of uninterrupted time where you do something that recharges you, whether that's reading a book, going for a walk, or engaging in a creative hobby. The goal is to give your mind a break from the constant demands of technology. During these screen-free breaks, you'll find that your mind feels clearer, your thoughts more focused, and your energy levels restored. You may even find that you're more productive during your screen time because you've given your brain the space it needs to process information and recharge. It's also important to be mindful of how you use your devices. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, make a conscious choice to use your time online in a more intentional way. For example, you can use your phone to learn something new, connect with loved ones in a meaningful way, or organize your schedule. The key is to avoid getting trapped in the endless loop of notifications and distractions that can quickly drain your mental energy. Another way to limit screen time is to make your environment more conducive to focus and concentration. If you find yourself spending too much time on your phone or computer, try creating physical barriers that encourage better habits. For example, you might put your phone in another room while you work or sleep, or you could set your devices to do not disturb mode to limit distractions. These small changes can have a big impact on your ability to stay focused and reclaim your mental energy. As you begin limiting your screen time, it's important to understand that this isn't about punishing yourself or cutting off all digital connection. It's about taking back control over your time and attention. The more you limit your screen time, the more you create space for things that truly matter. You'll be able to nurture deeper relationships, engage in more meaningful activities, and focus on your personal growth. Your mind will become less cluttered, more clear, and more aligned with your true priorities. One of the most powerful benefits of limiting your screen time is that it allows you to be more present in your daily life. When you're not constantly checking your phone or getting distracted by digital notifications, you can engage more deeply with the people around you. You can listen better, connect more meaningfully, and be fully present in the moments that matter most. Instead of being preoccupied with your phone or your email, you can focus on building stronger relationships, fostering deeper connections, and cultivating a greater sense of purpose in your interactions. When you limit your screen time, you also make room for activities that contribute to your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. You'll have more time to exercise, meditate, cook nourishing meals, or engage in a creative pursuit. These activities not only help you recharge but also contribute to your personal growth and overall happiness. Limiting your screen time allows you to be more intentional with how you spend your time, ensuring that you're engaging in activities that contribute to your well-being rather than detracting from it. Another benefit of reducing screen time is that it encourages you to be more intentional with your thoughts. When you're constantly bombarded by external stimuli, it becomes difficult to think deeply or reflect on your own ideas. Limiting screen time creates the space for introspection, mindfulness, and self-reflection. This practice allows you to connect more deeply with your inner world, gain clarity about your goals, and better understand your needs and desires. As you start to limit your screen time, you may also find that your sleep improves. The blue light emitted by screens can interfere with your sleep cycle, making it harder for you to fall asleep and stay asleep. By cutting back on screen time, particularly in the hours leading up to bedtime, you create a healthier sleep environment and give your body the chance to rest and recover. As your sleep improves, so does your energy, focus, and overall mental well-being. Reducing screen time is not just about protecting your time, it's about protecting your mental energy. The more you limit your exposure to screens, the more you free yourself from the constant stream of information and distractions that drain your mental resources. You allow yourself to reconnect with your priorities, your goals, and your true purpose. Instead of mindlessly consuming content, you become the creator of your own life, directing your attention and energy toward the things that matter most. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate screens from your life completely, but to become more intentional about how you engage with them. Limit your screen time in a way that supports your goals and enhances your well-being. Reclaim your mental energy, rediscover your focus, and take control of your life by setting boundaries that allow you to thrive. Take a step today to limit your screen time and watch as your mental clarity, energy, and overall sense of fulfillment grow. Number 12. Sleep early and give your body full recovery. We often underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. In today's fast-paced world, many people view sleep as something optional or even a luxury, something to be sacrificed in favor of more productivity or leisure. However, the reality is that sleep is a vital part of your overall health and well-being. It is not just about resting your body. It is about giving yourself the full recovery you need to perform at your best, both physically and mentally. If you want to truly take charge of your life, you need to prioritize sleep and understand that by going to bed early and allowing your body to fully recover, you are investing in your future success. When we talk about sleep, we're not just talking about resting your body. Sleep is a critical process that enables your body and mind to heal, restore, and recharge. It's during sleep that your body goes into repair mode, your brain processes information from the day, and your immune system strengthens. Without sufficient sleep, your mind becomes foggy, your energy levels plummet, and your overall performance diminishes. This is why sleep is a non-negotiable part of any healthy lifestyle. The first step in reclaiming your health through sleep is to develop the habit of sleeping early. Many people have a tendency to stay up late, often for no reason other than being caught up in distractions. They check social media, binge-watch TV shows, or engage in activities that keep them awake well into the night. While it may feel enjoyable in the moment, staying up late ultimately comes at a cost. When you sleep late, you rob yourself of the chance to fully recharge your body and mind. By setting the intention to sleep early, you set the stage for better rest, improved health, and increased productivity. A powerful way to improve the quality of your sleep is by creating a consistent bedtime routine. This means going to bed at roughly the same time every night, even on weekends. Your body thrives on routine, and when you establish a regular sleep schedule, your body's internal clock becomes more attuned to your sleep-wake cycle. As a result, you'll fall asleep more easily, sleep more deeply, and wake up feeling more refreshed. This consistency is key to ensuring that your body receives the full recovery it needs each night. One of the most effective ways to encourage an early bedtime is to start winding down earlier in the evening. In the hour or two before you plan to sleep, try to engage in activities that help you relax and prepare for rest. Turn off your phone or computer, dim the lights, and engage in calming activities like reading a book, practicing meditation, or taking a warm bath. By avoiding stimulating activities in the lead-up to bedtime, you signal to your body that it's time to slow down and prepare for sleep. This simple practice can significantly improve the quality of your rest and help you wake up feeling more energized. Another important factor in improving your sleep is creating an environment that promotes rest. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for relaxation, a place where you can disconnect from the demands of the outside world and truly unwind. Make sure your bedroom is quiet, dark, and cool. These conditions are ideal for sleep. Consider investing in a comfortable mattress and pillows that support restful sleep. The more comfortable and conducive to relaxation your sleep environment is, the easier it will be to fall asleep early and enjoy a deep, restorative night's sleep. It's also crucial to recognize that the amount of sleep you get matters just as much as the quality of your sleep. The average adult needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to function optimally. If you're consistently getting less sleep than that, it's important to prioritize your recovery. The negative effects of chronic sleep deprivation can include impaired cognitive function, weakened immune response, and increased risk of various health problems. By sleeping early and giving yourself the full amount of time needed for recovery, you are making a powerful investment in your physical and mental health. The benefits of sleeping early go beyond just physical recovery. Sleep also plays a vital role in emotional regulation and mental clarity. When you're well rested, you're better able to manage stress, make clear decisions, and approach challenges with a positive mindset. On the other hand, when you're sleep deprived, your emotional resilience is compromised, and you're more likely to experience mood swings, irritability, and difficulty managing your emotions. Sleep gives you the mental and emotional strength to handle whatever life throws your way. Another important aspect of getting quality sleep is the impact it has on your productivity. It may seem counterintuitive, but getting enough sleep actually helps you get more done in less time. When you're well rested, your focus, creativity, and decision-making abilities are significantly enhanced. This allows you to work more efficiently and effectively, which ultimately leads to better results. On the flip side, when you don't sleep enough, your cognitive abilities decline, and you may find yourself procrastinating or struggling to concentrate. Sleeping early gives you the mental clarity you need to approach your tasks with energy and purpose. In addition to boosting your productivity, sleeping early also has long-term health benefits. Getting consistent quality sleep supports a healthy metabolism, strengthens your immune system, and reduces your risk of chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes. It's during sleep that your body repairs itself and fights off illness, so prioritizing rest is essential for maintaining long-term health. Furthermore, good sleep helps regulate your hormones, including those that control hunger and stress, which can contribute to better overall well-being. By making sleep a priority and sleeping early, you not only allow your body to recover physically, but also mentally and emotionally. It's essential to recognize that rest is not a luxury or a waste of time. It's an investment in your future. When you sleep early and allow your body to fully recover, you set yourself up for success in all areas of your life. Your energy, productivity, and emotional resilience will improve, and you'll find that you're more capable of tackling challenges with a positive, clear mindset. If you want to achieve your goals and live your best life, you must prioritize sleep as part of your daily routine. Treat sleep as a non-negotiable part of your health, just as you would exercise or nutrition. Understand that by getting the right amount of rest, you are giving yourself the physical and mental strength needed to succeed. When you sleep early, you reclaim your energy, restore your mind, and give yourself the foundation you need to perform at your highest level. Number 13. Drink more water and energize your life naturally. Drinking more water is one of the simplest and most powerful changes you can make to your daily routine. Water is essential for every cell in your body, and staying properly hydrated directly affects your physical and mental performance. Yet it's a habit that is often overlooked, despite its ability to energize your life in ways that no energy drink or cup of coffee ever can. If you want to increase your energy, improve your focus, and enhance your overall well-being, drinking more water is a habit that you can start today. We've all heard the advice to drink more water, but many of us fail to recognize just how profound an impact proper hydration can have on our daily lives. Water is the foundation of life, and it's involved in nearly every function in our bodies. From helping our cells function properly, to regulating body temperature and supporting digestion, water is absolutely vital to our health. Despite this, many people walk around chronically dehydrated, unaware of the toll it's taking on their energy, focus, and even their mood. The first thing you need to understand is that water is the primary energy source for your body. When you're hydrated, your body is able to perform at its best. Your cells are functioning optimally, and your organs are working efficiently. Without adequate water, your energy levels drop, and you feel sluggish, tired, and uninspired. Think about how often you feel drained throughout the day, only to reach for a sugary drink or caffeine. While these options may give you a temporary boost, they don't address the root cause of your fatigue, which is often dehydration. By drinking more water, you can naturally boost your energy and keep your body running at full capacity. Hydration also has a profound effect on your cognitive function. When you're properly hydrated, your brain is able to focus better, think more clearly, and retain information more easily. Have you ever experienced that foggy feeling in your head, where it's hard to concentrate or make decisions? This is often a result of dehydration. Your brain is made up of about 75% water, and even a slight dip in hydration levels can impair cognitive performance. By drinking more water throughout the day, you're ensuring that your brain has the fuel it needs to work at its peak performance. Another reason to drink more water is its impact on your physical health. Your muscles, joints, and organs all rely on water to function properly. Hydration helps to lubricate your joints, ensuring that you move freely and without pain. It also helps to regulate your body temperature, especially during physical activity. When you're dehydrated, you're more prone to fatigue, cramping, and even injury. Staying hydrated allows you to perform better in your workouts, recover faster, and maintain optimal health in the long term. It's a simple habit that makes a big difference when it comes to your physical well-being. One of the most immediate benefits of drinking more water is that it can improve your mood. Dehydration has been linked to irritability, anxiety, and even depression. When you're not drinking enough water, your body goes into a stress response, which can affect your mental state. On the other hand, staying properly hydrated promotes a sense of calm and balance. Water helps to stabilize your mood and reduces the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed or anxious. It's a natural way to support emotional well-being without relying on artificial stimulants. Drinking more water also supports your digestive health. It helps to break down food, absorb nutrients, and eliminate waste products from the body. When you're dehydrated, your digestive system slows down, which can lead to constipation, bloating, and discomfort. Water helps to keep things moving, making digestion smoother and more efficient. If you want to feel lighter, healthier, and more energized, drinking enough water is key. Now you may be wondering, how much water should you be drinking? While the 8 glasses a day rule is a good starting point, the amount of water you need can vary depending on factors like your body size, activity level, and environment. A general guideline is to aim for around half of your body weight in ounces of water each day. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you should aim to drink about 75 ounces of water daily. If you're more active, you may need to drink more to account for the fluids lost through sweat. It's also important to listen to your body. Thirst is a clear indicator that your body needs water, but many people ignore this signal until they're already feeling dehydrated. If you're feeling thirsty, it's time to hydrate. Additionally, you may notice that when you start drinking more water, your body becomes more attuned to its hydration needs. You'll begin to crave water more and more as your body starts to operate at its best. If you're someone who struggles to remember to drink water throughout the day, there are simple strategies to help you stay on track. One of the easiest ways is to carry a water bottle with you wherever you go. Keep it in your bag, at your desk, or in your car, so you have easy access to water whenever you need it. Setting reminders on your phone or using a hydration app can also help you stay consistent. Make it a point to drink a glass of water before each meal and throughout the day, and you'll start to notice the benefits almost immediately. The key to making drinking water a habit is consistency. It's not about drinking an enormous amount of water all at once, but rather making sure you're staying hydrated throughout the day. Drink water in small sips rather than gulping it down, and make it a regular part of your daily routine. The more consistent you are, the more natural it will feel, and the more benefits you'll experience. Beyond just water, you can also boost your hydration levels by eating water-rich foods. Fruits and vegetables like cucumbers, watermelon and oranges have high water content and can help keep you hydrated. These foods provide additional nutrients and antioxidants that benefit your overall health. In addition to boosting your physical health, drinking more water can also enhance your skin. When you're hydrated, your skin looks more vibrant and youthful. Dehydration, on the other hand, can make your skin look dull, dry, and more prone to wrinkles. Hydrating regularly helps maintain the elasticity and moisture balance of your skin, giving it a healthy, glowing appearance. Water also plays a crucial role in detoxification. It helps flush out toxins from your body, reducing the burden on your kidneys and liver. By drinking more water, you assist your body's natural detox processes, allowing you to feel cleaner, lighter, and more energized. This simple habit helps to remove waste products from your body, making you feel more refreshed and healthier overall. When you drink more water, you naturally support your immune system as well. Proper hydration helps to keep your body's defense mechanisms functioning optimally, reducing your susceptibility to illness. It also helps to carry nutrients and oxygen to cells throughout the body, giving you the strength you need to fight off infections and illnesses. The benefits of drinking more water are undeniable, from boosting your energy and mood to improving digestion, skin, and overall health. It's one of the most powerful habits you can adopt. It's a simple, natural way to energize your life, improve your mental clarity, and support your body's natural healing and recovery processes. So start today, drink more water, and watch as your energy levels soar, your focus sharpens, and your well-being improves. By making this one small change, you're taking a big step toward a healthier, more energized life. Drink more water, and give your body the fuel it needs to thrive. Reclaim your vitality, and experience the life-changing benefits of hydration. Drink water and energize your life naturally. Number 14. Learn a new skill and challenge your comfort zone. Learning a new skill is one of the most powerful actions you can take to improve yourself and break through the limits that you may have unknowingly set for yourself. We all have comfort zones, places where we feel safe, secure, and unchallenged. But it's in those places where growth stagnates. If you want to evolve, to stretch your abilities, and realize your true potential, you must learn to challenge yourself. Learning a new skill is not just about acquiring knowledge or mastering a new task. It's about pushing yourself beyond what feels comfortable, embracing discomfort, and taking steps that will lead you toward personal growth and transformation. When you step out of your comfort zone and learn something new, you are building resilience and expanding your capacity for success. You're breaking free from the limits that have held you back and proving to yourself that you are capable of far more than you may have imagined. This process is about expanding your possibilities and taking control of your future. It's a journey that requires courage and determination, but the rewards are immeasurable. The first step in learning a new skill is to identify something that excites you, something that challenges you and pushes you to grow. It might be something you've always wanted to try, or it could be something that you feel intimidated by. That's okay. Growth often comes from doing the things that make us uncomfortable. It might be learning a new language, picking up an instrument, mastering a new software tool, or even acquiring a physical skill like martial arts or yoga. The point is to choose something that pushes you and forces you to stretch your limits. The key to mastering any skill is consistency. You can't expect to be great at something overnight. Progress comes from daily effort and commitment. Break the process down into small, manageable steps and make it a daily habit. Whether it's practicing for 10 minutes each day or dedicating a set time each week to improving your skill, the consistent effort will pay off over time. Every small improvement adds up, and eventually you will see the results of your hard work. By making learning a new skill a regular part of your routine, you create a habit that will propel you forward. When you learn something new, you also learn how to handle frustration and setbacks. It's normal to struggle at first. In fact, the struggle is often a sign that you're on the right track. Growth doesn't happen when everything comes easily. It happens when you face challenges, learn from them, and push through them. Embrace the process of trial and error. Remember that failure is not the end. It's just part of the journey. Every time you fail, you gain valuable lessons that bring you closer to mastery. One of the most rewarding aspects of learning a new skill is the increase in confidence that comes with it. As you work through challenges, you begin to realize that you are capable of accomplishing things that once seemed out of reach. This builds self-belief and strengthens your overall mindset. The more you push yourself, the more confident you become in your ability to tackle future challenges. You begin to see yourself as someone who is capable of learning and growing no matter what. Learning a new skill also opens up new opportunities. As you develop expertise in a new area, you increase your value, whether it's in your career or personal life. Perhaps you're learning a new language that opens doors to travel or new relationships. Maybe you're developing a technical skill that enhances your job performance or gives you the ability to pursue a new career path. The skills you acquire today can lead to opportunities tomorrow. The more skills you possess, the more options you have at your disposal. And when you step outside your comfort zone to acquire new knowledge or abilities, you create new avenues for growth and success. Another benefit of learning a new skill is the sense of accomplishment that comes with mastering something. It feels incredibly satisfying to start from zero and work your way up. You may stumble, make mistakes, or even want to give up at times, but once you push through and reach your goal, the sense of pride is immense. You'll look back and realize that all the effort was worth it. This sense of accomplishment not only boosts your confidence but also fuels your desire to continue learning and growing. It creates a cycle of success that propels you forward. Learning new skills also keeps your mind sharp. Just as your body needs exercise to stay strong, your mind needs new challenges to remain agile and alert. The process of learning requires focus, concentration, and problem solving. These mental workouts are essential for maintaining cognitive health and preventing mental decline. By constantly learning new skills, you're keeping your brain active and in top form, which is crucial as you age. So how do you start? First, choose a skill that excites you. It might be something you've always wanted to learn but never had the time or courage to try. It could also be something that has become relevant to your personal or professional goals. Whatever it is, make sure it's something that excites you and makes you eager to improve. Once you've chosen your skill, commit to a plan. Break the process down into manageable steps. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you think about how much you have to learn, but if you focus on small incremental steps, you'll make consistent progress. Stay patient with yourself and allow yourself the time to grow. Next, dedicate regular time to learning. It doesn't matter how busy you are, you can find time for something that is important to you. Schedule it into your day, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes. Over time, those small increments add up and soon you'll see significant progress. Stay consistent and don't let excuses get in the way. Make learning a new skill a priority in your life. As you progress, keep track of your achievements. Celebrate the small wins along the way. Whether it's reaching a milestone, mastering a particular aspect of the skill, or simply sticking with it for a set period of time, give yourself credit for the effort you're putting in. This positive reinforcement will help you stay motivated and focused on your goal. Learning a new skill is not just about the skill itself, it's about personal growth. It's about pushing your boundaries, challenging yourself, and proving to yourself that you are capable of achieving more than you thought possible. When you learn something new, you show yourself that you are resilient, adaptable, and capable of overcoming challenges. It's a direct investment in your future success. Incorporating this habit into your life will help you create a mindset of continuous improvement. You will become someone who is always learning, growing, and evolving. You will approach challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than fear, knowing that with every new skill you acquire, you increase your potential and expand your possibilities. Learning a new skill is one of the most effective ways to challenge your comfort zone, build confidence, and set yourself up for success in all areas of your life. Number 15. Reflect nightly and learn from your daily actions. Reflecting nightly is one of the most powerful and often overlooked habits you can build. It's a time to pause and take stock of the day you've just lived. Most people rush through life without ever taking the time to truly reflect on what they've done, what they've learned, and how they can improve. Yet it is in the act of reflection that we find the seeds of growth, progress, and personal development. Every day offers us lessons, both big and small, and the simple act of reflecting allows us to harvest those lessons and apply them moving forward. By taking time to reflect each night, you set the stage for growth, self-awareness, and increased focus. It's an opportunity to learn from your daily actions, to look at the choices you made, and to ask yourself how you can do better tomorrow. Reflection isn't about being critical or focusing on your failures. It's about being honest with yourself and recognizing where you succeeded and where you can improve. It's a tool that sharpens your understanding of yourself, your goals, and the world around you. When you reflect, you give yourself the chance to process your day. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, and before you know it, the day is over and you've moved on to the next. But when you take time to pause and think about your actions, you create space for clarity and insight. You allow yourself the opportunity to really digest your experiences, which helps you make better decisions in the future. Reflection gives you the power to learn from your actions, whether they were successful or not, and apply those lessons to your next steps. One of the first things you can do when reflecting is to think about what went well during the day. What did you accomplish? What moments brought you joy or satisfaction? This isn't about inflating your ego. It's about acknowledging your efforts and celebrating small wins. Many times we focus on what went wrong or what we didn't achieve, but taking time to recognize your successes, no matter how small, helps to build confidence and motivation. It reinforces the idea that you are capable and that your efforts are moving you closer to your goals. But reflection isn't just about focusing on the positive. It's also about looking at areas where you could improve. Perhaps you didn't handle a situation as well as you would have liked, or you missed an opportunity to take action. Instead of beating yourself up, ask yourself why it happened. Was there a pattern in your behavior or thought process that led to the outcome? Understanding the why behind your actions helps you make better decisions in the future. This is not about criticism. It's about developing self-awareness and taking responsibility for your actions. It's also valuable to reflect on how your actions align with your long-term goals. Did the choices you made today bring you closer to your vision for the future? Sometimes we get caught up in the day-to-day demands of life and forget to check if we're still on the right path. Taking time each night to assess your alignment with your bigger goals helps you stay focused and makes it easier to course correct if necessary. This reflection is about staying connected to your why and making sure your daily actions reflect your values and priorities. One key aspect of reflection is to ask yourself what you've learned during the day. Every experience, every conversation, and every challenge holds a lesson. When you reflect, you give yourself the chance to uncover these lessons and use them to improve yourself. It could be a new insight you gained, a skill you sharpened, or a perspective that shifted. By actively seeking out lessons in your day, you turn ordinary experiences into opportunities for growth. This habit of reflecting on your learning accelerates your progress and enriches your journey. Another important component of reflection is to acknowledge the impact of your emotions. How did you feel throughout the day? Did your emotions influence the way you responded to situations or people? Sometimes we act on autopilot without realizing how much our emotions are guiding our decisions. Reflection helps you become more aware of emotional triggers and patterns, which allows you to manage your responses more effectively. When you understand the role your emotions play in your actions, you gain better control over them, and this control empowers you to make intentional choices. As you reflect, you also want to ask yourself if you've been present in your life. Were you fully engaged in your work, relationships, and experiences? It's easy to go through the motions, but real fulfillment comes from being present and connected. Reflecting on your day helps you evaluate whether you've been living in the moment or simply going through the motions. If you notice that you've been distracted or disconnected, you can make a conscious effort to be more present in the future. This kind of awareness enhances your relationships, improves your productivity, and allows you to experience life more fully. One of the most powerful outcomes of nightly reflection is the improvement of your mindset. When you reflect on your actions with curiosity and openness, you begin to see your life as a journey rather than a series of isolated events. You realize that everything you do is part of a larger process of growth and learning. Reflection helps you stay positive, focused, and resilient in the face of challenges. It fosters a mindset of continuous improvement, where you view mistakes as opportunities to learn rather than reasons to give up. This shift in perspective empowers you to approach life with a sense of purpose and enthusiasm, knowing that every day offers a new chance to learn and grow. Taking time to reflect at the end of each day also promotes better sleep. When you've processed your thoughts and emotions, you allow your mind to unwind and let go of the clutter of the day. Reflection helps to clear your mind, which makes it easier to rest and recharge. A good night's sleep is essential for optimal functioning, And reflecting before bed supports this by reducing mental stress and creating a sense of closure for the day. The key to making reflection a powerful habit is consistency. It's not enough to reflect once in a while. To truly benefit from this practice, you need to make it part of your daily routine. Set aside time each evening, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes, to sit quietly and reflect on your day. You don't need to have all the answers immediately. The goal is simply to be honest with yourself, to ask the right questions, and to learn from your experiences. Over time, you will develop a deeper understanding of yourself, your motivations, and your potential. You can make reflection even more effective by journaling. Writing down your thoughts and observations allows you to track your progress and get a clearer picture of your growth. It's also a great way to capture any insights or ideas that come to you during the process. The act of writing creates a tangible record of your reflections, which you can look back on to see how far you've come. Ultimately, reflecting nightly is about becoming more self-aware, more intentional, and more committed to growth. It's an investment in yourself, one that pays off in clarity, focus, and personal development. Each night offers an opportunity to learn from your actions, adjust your course, and move closer to the person you want to become. So take the time to reflect on your day, acknowledge your successes, learn from your challenges, and make tomorrow even better. Reflection is the key to unlocking continuous growth and achieving lasting success.